I have Randy sitting with us. How are you today,
Oh, it's
Randy?
great to be here, Danny.
Awesome.
We're in Oklahoma City. Can you believe it?
Yes, I know. And the weather is so nice.
It is.
It's supposed to be like 70 today.
I know. You know, the funny thing is I live in southern Florida, and it's actually warmer here right now than it is down there, which is really odd.
We'll take it.
We'll take it. We'll take it. It's good. It's great to be here.
Yeah,
First time in Oklahoma City for NFBA.
Yes, which is amazing. I'm hearing really good things so far. I know the show just started.
Yes.
It's still pretty early, but lots of good things already.
Absolutely. We had really good sign up early.
Yeah.
And it looked like at the sign up booth when I was wandering around, we had a lot of people just showing up to sign up on site, which was good. It was great to see the crowd rushing in, you know, all those things at the show. But you always wonder, you know, the weather's been terrible in parts of the country.
Sure.
So do people make it? Do they get here?
Yep.
Localized people, there's always that plus or minus with shows, right?
Right.
You don't want the weather to be too good or they're going to go work instead of showing up.
Exactly.
But you don't want it so bad they don't come.
No.
But we got perfect weather, but the attendance, yeah, I think, you know, the final numbers will show, but it's been good, I think. And it's exciting because, as we touched on, Oklahoma City is our first time for the NFBA show. I like that. You know, we like to stay sometimes in our core group of shows and cities where a lot of people like. But I think there's something to be said about every once in a while moving into an area where, yeah, we might lose a little more of the Northeast or a little more of the upper Great Plains because I don't want to come that far.
Right.
But we pick up people from Texas and Oklahoma, you know, and Louisiana and people. So I think it's all around. I see some people here that I've been doing this forever. Not that I know everybody, but almost everybody. And I see people that I've never seen before, customer names that I didn't recognize.
I was thinking that too. There's like new exhibitors. It seems like there's a lot of exhibitors this year, which is even better. We always want to see it growing.
Yep, exactly. No, it has been, and it's great to have you guys here. You know, the coffee shops, and, you know, the work you guys do for the industries. You know, whether it's the metal, the regular, you know, the other part of the industries, the coatings, the whole. I get some outdoor thing you're doing now.
Yeah,
it's like. You guys do great work, so we appreciate you having you here. So
no, we love being here. We're super excited that we're in the lobby. It's a little bit quieter, but also everybody keeps seeing us as they walk in. You can't miss us. So no, it's been really great. Were you able to attend any of the education sessions?
I hit a few this morning.
Okay.
Always good. I think we do a great job putting together the speaking series that we have.
Right.
You know, you never get enough of, and not just picking any one person, but you know, Paul and Emily, right? With,
oh my gosh, yes.
You know,
Mr. and Mrs. Postframe, we love them.
Is always great.
Yep.
There's several, and we've got some good ones tomorrow. And we run across the gambit, I think, which is kind of nice. The technical, the building things, and tomorrow, one of the speakers we have tomorrow that I'm going to introduce, a friend of mine that I'm doing some things with, Kevin Fox with Foxworks.
Okay.
All about AI and how to use AI and how builders can use it instead of missing that phone call because you're busy and you're not there, and you pick it up 3 days later and decide to maybe sometime call the guy back. Well, guess what? By that time, somebody else has already done it.
Yeah.
And so he's got a lot of things that he's working on. So I think people will find he did a really good job last year. That's why we invited him back.
And I think, well, and it's such a big, I mean, everybody's talking about it. We had the keynote today. Dr. Basu was talking about it.
Yep.
AI is huge and fairly important to the construction industry.
Oh, there's no doubt. In our industry, I know it'd be easy for us all to say that's going to affect other people and not us. There is something to be said. People say, well, people are going to lose their jobs because of AI. Will there be some of that? Of course.
Sure.
But you know what? When they started making when Henry Ford started making the Model T, you stopped needing as many what you call farriers, right?
Right.
You didn't need as many people shoeing horses.
Yep.
They just made wheels.
Yep.
So there'll be an expansion of that, but it's not a matter of different. It's a matter of doing something unique.
Yeah, it's just kind of a redistribution.
Exactly.
Of resources.
Exactly. And the key is if you don't get involved, you're going to get behind. And once you get behind, it goes so fast that it becomes impossible to catch up on.
It really does. Yeah, which, speaking of, what are you excited for 2026? We're still early in the year, but I feel like there's definitely some positivity in the air.
There is. We're in that really funny time, Danny, because we're right in the throes of winter in the north.
Sure. Yeah.
And I say in the north, which is where my sales world is.
Yeah.
Even though I live in southern Florida, and we've had cold. I mean, we've had the iguanas falling out of trees cold. Come on.
Oh, no.
But little fellas, anyway. I suppose you're supposed to tell them to go back in the pond or something. I think you should take them home and have them for dinner. But I've never ate an iguana, though, if there's PETA people out there. I think what's happening is it'd be easy to go, it's terrible. February is not a good month for any of us in the industry, right? Yeah, not good would have been a plus.
Sure.
It was pretty bad. But there's also, I just talked to 3 people on the show floor before I came out here, Danny, and they all told me the same thing. We've got so much business coming.
Yeah.
They just can't do the work yet. Right. We've got garage doors in stock from November that we can't put out. Yep. So, it's not a matter of not having to work. I think it's going to be busy, busy, busy.
Right.
We just got to get to it.
Yes.
And we're going to have to hope for a really strong, good weather fall.
Yeah.
And a really light early winter, because we're going to need that this year.
We are.
Because all this business that should have been done already is just going to start a month from now. Yep. So we're just getting pushed out. But that it's climate based, right? I mean, this is an industry that can be 6 months or it can be 8 months, 9 months. It just depends. So
you just have to be agile. You have to learn how to be prepared and set yourself up for the whole year.
Exactly. And like you said, just a segue back quick, but that's where the AI thing. Prepared. Oh my God, the time savings and the way to do things just quicker and better and faster and more accurately in nanoseconds, as opposed to hours and days, is going to be huge. And
it is.
And I know a lot of people, and I would challenge people, just quit being afraid of it, because here's the deal. I've had one people, good English. I'm a mid-Michigan hillbilly by trade, so. That talks about, well, yeah, but what if they take us over?
Right.
What if they take over all of us? I said, and what are you going to do about that?
Exactly.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think that's pretty sci-fi, space agey stuff. But you're not going to do anything about it.
Yeah.
And we're all going to be in the same boat if that's the case. My take is, let's just ChatGPT's on my home screen.
Yeah.
Probably my most used app after text and some of the social media ones.
Yeah.
I use it all day. I use it for search engines. I use it to, I don't want to write the short blurb and what I just wrote. I want you to do it in Randy's voice, but what I just did sounds stupid. Will you help me? But a key I would say with that, and I'll leave that alone, but is don't let it become you, though. You still got to control it.
Absolutely. And I think that that's the biggest takeaway with AI, is that it's a tool to make your life more efficient, to make our workflows more productive, but it's not something that's going to replace us.
No, it's not. And I found, as a reminder that I have when I use it for things, is I tell it prompts. It's all about prompts, right?
Absolutely.
You got to be brutally, I mean, by Chester. Who knows why? I said, Chester, I need you to be brutally honest.
Right.
I need you to bust my chops.
Yep.
And I need you to tell me I'm wrong and I'm wrong and I'm wrong and I'm wrong until you're convinced that I gave you everything you need.
Yeah.
To get this right.
No, I love that.
And because if you don't, that's the one thing for anybody that's a novice at using it. It'll make you feel like you're the smartest person on planet Earth.
Oh, it will.
Oh my God, that's just brilliant. That is the most brilliant thing I ever heard. When it was the dumbest thing I'd ever heard, but if you don't tell it, that's not what I want.
Exactly.
I want you to challenge me and challenge me. And so now I get a lot of times, okay, Randy, I'm going to challenge you now on this. Have you really thought about what you just asked for?
Right.
Apparently not. So I'll tell you, it's turning this into an AI thing, but I just love it. And I'm an old guy. I mean, I've been around before dirt was born. So was dirt born?
No, I don't know.
Dirt might have been born.
It's got it was microorganisms and stuff, right?
Okay, we'll say it was born.
Okay.
It's your show and I'm a guest. We'll do what we want to do.
No, I think it's great. Well, and I think that that's such an important thing too, because AI seems to be one of those things that we talk about it's technology.
Yes.
And so it's one of those, our industry is a little slow to adapt sometimes. And so to be able to hear it from every generation, the newest generation coming into our industry and people starting to phase out and retire and looking to pass down that knowledge, if we can find a way to show them how we're using this technology across the scope, I think that's benefiting everyone.
That is a great point, because one of the things that I see happen a lot is we talk about mentoring in the industry, which generally would be some old guy with a lot of gray hair like me mentoring somebody younger like you.
Sure.
But it goes just as equally the other way.
Absolutely.
And I think we, as some senior folks in life and in the industry, could learn well to work with the 20s and 30-year-olds and to go, what am I missing here? Because see, everything that I learn about any of this new stuff is brand new, and I have nothing to draw from.
Right.
Younger people, it's like, oh, you just hit a button and you do that and you click over there and it happens. So we can learn a lot. I think the lesson, and we just kind of touched on it, that us that's been around a while, is not just algorithms though.
Right. Absolutely.
It's not just doing this video here and posting it and going on to the next one. And hey, we gotta have a quick hook within 1.2 seconds, and we gotta have a good CTA at the end. Right. Yes, we all know that stuff if we do this.
Exactly.
But it's all still building personal relationships. And you build those relationships one-on-one with people. You augment it with this kind of thing, right?
For sure.
And then and the other thing is quit being a internet star. You're not.
No.
So okay, you and me are you and me. We sit here and chat about stuff we love and believe in.
Right.
But I can tell you, and I think you would agree, we're the same people as soon as that camera goes off.
Absolutely.
We're the same people with a customer. You can't turn on a stage or a podcast or a video persona.
Right.
And then change it, because number one, it's disingenuous and everybody will see right through it.
Absolutely.
And you can't carry it off long term.
Yeah.
People buy from you.
Yes. Which is why something like where we are right now, these associations, being a part of an association, coming to trade shows, getting to know people with that one-on-one is so vital.
Oh, it's incredible. And I was just talking to somebody on the show floor. We all understand I do the booths. I have several manufacturers here I'm blessed to be with.
Yeah.
But to stand in the booth the whole day and say, hi, my name is Randy. Can I shoot your badge with like a candy bar? Yeah, yippee, right?
Sure, yeah.
The pluses come doing things like this with you.
Right.
Grabbing a video of somebody out in the lobby, going and having a quick burger and a beer off site with a good customer or a potential new customer. Just shaking hands and saying, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? That can't be your son. Are you kidding me? Those are the things that build the relationships, not just, handing out latest piece of your literature. That's part of it.
Right. Absolutely.
But it's not the whole thing. So I think these bring the personal part back into what we do. And I'm a big believer, even in the world of B2B that I play in, it's still P2P. It's still people to people. At the end of the day, I believe even in multi-billion-dollar deals, it can be, or a large part, maybe in the trillion-dollar government sealed bids stuff, maybe not as much.
Sure.
But there might be more of that there, because then there's the greasy palm thing, right? But I mean, it's still people buying from people, and if you lose that, and I think I see some people that go, in my opinion, too far with, whether it's AI, whether it's with videos and all the stuff they do, because I love that stuff. I love it.
Absolutely.
I think it's an augmenter. I think it's a force multiplier. I think visibility equals opportunity.
Right.
But with that said, if you aren't out there just bro hugging, and how you doing? How's your son doing? Hey, I got time after. You're going to go to the game night. You want to mind if I go with you?
Right.
Those are the things that build the relationships.
Absolutely.
And then you augment it with, I see this person 3 times a year, 6 times a year, but I see him 16 times a day.
Yeah.
And it just augments and force multiplies what you're talking and what you're doing.
Love it.
So anyways, good stuff.
Yeah.
We're just glad to have you here. It's excited to be in Oklahoma City. Yes. I'm so excited now. I wish it was next year already.
I know. I'm super excited. Yeah. Let's talk about next year. We're already set up for Columbus, Ohio. Okay.
And that, by all indications, will be, and I say this based on past history.
Yeah.
The last time in Columbus several years ago was an incredible show.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
It's a great show with a good turnout, where it's at in downtown Columbus. It's a college town. I'm a go blue guy, so I can't quite tolerate being in that Ohio land, but okay, I live with it. But that school down south, as we'd refer to them. But still, it's right in the heart of downtown. You're walking distance to so many good pubs and restaurants and stuff. The show hall is great there. It's a great venue. So I'm excited to be back in Columbus next year. So we'll and we're talking about social and some of that. Like parting words on all that is, I never have parting words. I'm old, so I'll just keep talking. But is when do you start planning next year's show? If you're a vendor or a rep or a social media person or whatever the case may be, you start it as soon as this show's over.
Absolutely.
You don't. The Columbus show for NFBA doesn't start a couple months before the NFBA show.
It's Friday afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, literally, I already took my video of it, of the sign that shows Columbus next year.
Right.
Because the last thing I'll be doing is leaving the show, great show, my badge hanging over my windshield, whatever I do.
Right.
But the next thing will be is, I'm already starting to Columbus.
Yeah.
See you there. That's when it starts.
I love it.
It's a mindset.
No, I think it's so important.
I just feel that you need to live in your industry, not off your industry.
I love it.
And too many people live off it, which means I quote stuff and I make money and I sell stuff here.
Yep.
And that's a big part of it.
Sure.
But you need to give back.
Yes.
You need to be involved in these associations, be involved in your local chapters, be involved with whatever it is, just be involved.
Absolutely.
Be part of the deal, because you always get back 1,000 times more than you give.
Yes.
You just do.
Yeah.
So just give just give unflinchingly. That's a tough word. I'm gonna say that again. But just give and you get back. So, anyways, I appreciate you having me on. I know you get busy with just all kinds of stuff, and
it's always great to talk to you. I feel like I learn something every time I chat with you. Randy Chaffee is on MCS and RCS as one of our influencers, so you can check out his directory. You also have your podcast
Building Wins Live, every Friday, and then every Monday on Spotify and all those. And since I always talk about, you never miss a chance for shameless self-promoting.
Sure.
I do have my book out, Asphalt and Algorithm.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
It's I've been really proud for that to hit #1 in 10 categories on Amazon.
That's amazing.
Which has been really cool. And that talks a lot about what we talked about today.
Yeah.
Old school met new school meets hybrid into how do you do both at the same time to augment your exposure.
Yeah.
So check that out. My website, ibuyfromrandy.com, or you can find it on Amazon.
Okay. Sounds great. I'm gonna look it up.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I might know somebody who can get you a copy.
Hey, that would be
even
better.
I have some influence.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you so much. We will be back with more interviews later this afternoon. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you.